following them.
Mm-hmm.
So they love this. But I was always the side of the truth. I mean, you're stealing from the people. I mean, let's be realistic. How much is last released iPhone?
Oh God, way too much money. Like $1,700?
1700. Okay. Do you know how much we pay for that?
No.
It is like 3 grand.
Damn.
I mean,
That's a lot of money for a phone.
the guys of the Apple, the CEO of Apple doesn't earn that much money because he is creating that stuff. And they're just getting that money because they bring it here and selling it.
That's crazy.
I mean, see, there you can't buy a car, you can't buy a house because they're building a house. They're giving that who's working in the construction site. They're giving one apartment to boss. They're giving one apartment to other boss, and they're just creating it for free and selling it like 34 million Turkish liras,
Yeah.
and that makes like $100,000.
It's a lot
So
of money.
that's easy money. But if you are on the side of the government,
Yeah.
that's the way I am trying to avoid. If you are gonna be a rat for them, you can find the money. But I don't want to be one of them.
No.
I want to be myself. If I'm gonna be poor and I'm gonna die in streets, I'm gonna die in streets with honor, not walking the road with them.
You mentioned in conversation the other day when we were talking that you've never really wanted to move to America.
Yes.
So that leads me to two questions.
Uh-huh.
Why talk to Laura and come on to a show about possibly moving to America? And two, if you could leave Turkey for a better country, which one would it be?
The first question is people gotta watch, right? People gotta respond to something. And I mean, um, it was like I'm talking about the first episodes that we are shooting hard stuff on the day, and when the night comes out, we're just having fun around. It's like nothing ever happened because because
Oh,
our
I can imagine,
relationship.
especially on those first couple days. Like, it's got to be so awkward. You're meeting somebody for the first time, and you have a whole camera crew of strangers around you filming
Yes,
everything at the same time.
exactly. And I'm not that kind of. I'm into privacy. Okay, I love my privacy when I'm in the relationship. I'm not some kind of weird guy that trying to do every PDA stuff outside. So yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I know you got a lot of flack online from that first night when Laura got there, and how you just stayed on the couch watching TV
yeah,
when she got up and went to bed. And I got to admit, even I was kind of like, what the heck was that? He didn't even get up and give her a hug good night.
yeah,
But then we talked about it a little bit, and you explained a little bit more. And then when we saw the next episode and we kind of found out what really happened once the cameras went away, I was like, okay, it wasn't as awkward as it seemed.
I mean, it was like the camera crew is not gonna stay with us, right? I
Yeah,
mean, we are gonna go to bed.
they got to go away sometime.
Yes, exactly. And after the shooting end, they're gonna go. We're gonna sleep because I need sleep. It was a long day. It was the first day,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to give her space on the first episode because it is not about, hey, welcome to Turkey, let's fuck. It is not about that. It is not something like
No.
that. You gotta respect her personal space. You gotta give her the enough space to rest if she needs. If she wants me, she will get me whenever she wants. But this is not about that. You gotta respect her boundaries. You gotta respect her personal space. You gotta leave her to rest if she wants.
Oh, I respect it completely, because we know after a couple episodes that exactly what happened and how it went.
Yeah, I mean, the second question's answer is I always loved Italy.
Okay.
I don't know. Italy is like the history part, the Vatican. I mean, country in the country, and there is no war. I mean, I always loved Italy for that. Uh, what else? Maybe Dubai, but not for living, just for 2, 3 years. making good money than
Mhm.
living in enough freedom,
Okay.
maybe just
Yeah.
because of the money. Uh, I guess that's it. I love Italy, and it's like small villages everywhere, wherever you move.
It's one of the
Uh,
countries I really want to get to.
yeah,
I haven't been too far outside of America yet, unfortunately. I've been to Mexico and parts of the Caribbean when I
mhm.
was younger, but once I get the chance, I want to travel all over Europe, and Italy is on the top of the list.
I really love Italy, and I lived in Germany and Poland before.
Hmm.
I love Polish people, and also I love German people, except online games because they're pain in the ass on the online games. Uh, yeah, I mean they're great countries, but if I'm gonna think about long term living,
Yeah.
I would probably pick Italy or or maybe United Kingdom just because of the football and their football culture.
Yeah. They do have a huge football culture.
Yes, and I love it. I really love it.
Oh, hey, it's something to consider.
Yeah, I am thinking
Because
about
then, who knows?
all
You might
my.
even be able to get some kind of coaching job over there.
Actually, I'm trying to because it is future and I want to know all my options. I just
Hmm.
want to know if it is a possibility to find a job for me in UK. It doesn't matter if I'm gonna go or not, but I just want to know if it is possible.
Yeah.
Because in Turkey it is impossible because you don't know anyone in the government,
Yeah.
and if you know, they hate you. So yeah,
Well, you never know unless you try. So you got to shoot your shot.
exactly. I always shoot my shot.
So my chat is repeatedly asking. I don't. You're probably not allowed to answer, but I will ask.
Okay.
Is your debt better since you've been on the show?
My what better?
Your debt.
Oh, you can't talk about that.
I figured as much.
Uh,
But
you you
multiple
can
people have repeatedly asked, so I figured I'd bring it up.
you can ask. It's okay as long as I don't answer. It's okay. But my explanation, you will figure it out very soon, very soon,
Yeah.
and that is gonna satisfy you about who am I and what I'm doing in my
Yeah.
life. So
Well, I know we all look forward to finding out
yeah,
exactly what happens with all
actually,
that because you threw us all into a little bit of shock there for a minute.
yeah. I mean, also, how can I say? I am also waiting for those to reveal because
Mhm.
as soon as the show started, I'm going through a lot of bad days because nobody knows the whole thing. Nobody knows the whole truth, and I'm getting a lot of messages, a lot of things about people are trying to threat me with ICE. People are trying to garbage talk about me. I
Mhm.
mean, and also they have no idea about me, and they talk like they know me last 40 years. So
Yeah.
I mean, I am waiting for all of things to reveal so I can see what is what and what people think. But right now everything is so blurry and I have no choice. So that's why I'm waiting for it that too.
Well, all will be revealed in due time, I'm sure. And I know I'll be watching to find it all out and I'll be on here talking about it because it's what I do.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm following just a couple of pages in
Mhm.
social media, Instagram and TikTok, and you are one of them. There's 4 or 5 pages I'm following because the other pages are really a shit show. They're just trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
They have no idea about what they're talking. And I am avoiding Reddit also because they think I am a drug dealer and human trafficker. I mean,
Reddit is trash. Let me
yeah,
just say, when I first started doing this, I started looking to everybody was like, you got to go to Reddit to get all the tea and all the behind the scenes information. And you cannot verify any information from Reddit. It's all made up speculation. It's just
yeah. I
so
mean,
fun.
it's really weird that I lost so many friends because of the drugs and
Yeah.
MDMAs. People are thinking that I can sell drugs. I mean, I lost my best friends because of that. I can't do
Uh,
something like that.
yeah. No.
And I I really love kids. Uh, Knowing that I'm not gonna have any child
Yeah.
makes me more trying to hold on to kids. I mean, I'm coaching kids, and they're gonna grow up one day. They're gonna start working one day, and they're gonna face with life. And I am trying to prepare the kids for real life. And just thinking about it, the every people you're poisoning were kids.
Yeah.
They were kids. So yeah, I mean that's why I don't give a shit about what people think. Also, I give a shit about what how are you so bad about thinking something about me?
Yeah. You said you were not having kids. Is that a choice, or can you not have
Yeah,
kids?
it is a choice. It is
Okay.
both of our choices. Yeah,
Okay. Just out of curiosity.
the world is
Um,
already a bad place.
the chat wants to know,
Mm-hmm.
where would it go? Who is your favorite cast member from 90 Day Fiance so far, other than Laura?
Forrest and Sheena.
Forrest and Sheena.
Yeah,
We all love
I, I
Forrest and
I
Sheena.
love them. Yeah, we talk with Forrest a couple times,
Hmm.
and he is just a great guy. I mean, nobody knows the whole truth, and Forrest knows as much as people know, and Forrest was always supporting me.
Hmm.
And at the beginning, I supported Forrest. Whatever you are going through, I'm with you. I got your
Oh
back.
yeah. I've loved
So
Forrest from the beginning, and the two of you in my chat in the live on Sunday night was absolutely adorable. It was like two best friends meeting up after a long time or something. It was
yeah,
cute.
actually, it is a long time we didn't talk about because I'm trying to avoid social media,
Hmm.
and that's why I can't talk with people. Because whenever I get into Instagram or something, wherever I click, I'm getting into somewhere they're talking shit about me, and I
Yeah.
don't like that because they don't know. So I'm trying to avoid that. I'm watching right now. I'm watching like British TV series or getting out, spending time. I don't want to look at the social media, and
Yeah.
that's why I can't communicate people right now.
Oh yeah, just you got to ignore the comments because
I am trying to.
there's definitely gonna be hate. But you know, you got your fans out there too. Like, it's funny because now that my account's gotten a little bit bigger, like people are actually starting to personally attack me in some of the comments on my
Yeah.
posts, and it's just like, where is this coming from? Like, why are we attacking me? I'm just voicing my opinion on what happened on a TV show. It's not that deep or personal.
I mean, some people can't handle the truth because
Yeah.
their wonderland is more attractive than the truth. So that's the main problem actually. Because I mean, I know that whatever I can say, whatever I can do is not going to change their opinion because they made it because of their older experiences.
Yeah.
They think that I am that person they know.
Yeah.
But this is
That's
this
like
is what
everybody assuming when before your secret was revealed, and everybody was assuming what it was. Like,
yeah.
it seemed in my view, it seemed pretty 50 split down the middle, where like half the people thought you were dealing drugs, and the other people guessed gambling. And like, in my opinion, one is definitely worse than the other.
Yeah. I mean,
And
human
then like,
trafficking, come
and
on.
then when it was revealed that you were a gambler, like half the people are acting like it's just as bad as if you were doing the other thing. And I'm like, okay,
I
you
mean,
gotta, like, there's different scenarios in different lives. Like, yes, a gambling addiction is a horrible thing, but like, just because you gamble doesn't necessarily mean you're a gambling addict.
People are also thinking that they were thinking I was a gigolo, I was human trafficking,
I saw
uh,
that too.
I was drug dealing, I was male prostitute.
Yeah,
So there's tons of things that they thought
there were
about.
so many things.
So that's why I don't judge because they don't know, but I am judging them because they don't want to know.
Yeah, no. They
That's
just
why
want to
I
throw out
always
their judgments from whatever their past experiences are with the people they know or
exactly,
whatever.
exactly. But I am always opening a door to that on your live, on my social media. There is always an open door. You could just ask me.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe I can't answer, but I would give you a great answer so your question marks can go away a little.
And I can verify that because there have been times where I have messaged him going, "Hey, Birkan, explain this for me." And he does within the best of his ability within his contract. And it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to let to know, find out the truth because I'm all about the truth. I'm not the guy you're seeing on the show. I smile a lot. I make jokes a lot. But in the show, whatever is the topic, I was always like, "What are you talking about? I'm gonna kill you."
I'm kill you.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna kill anyone.
No.
But I am always like that. But that's not who I am. There is a serious topic, and I'm trying to focus. And 12 hours in a day, I am translating Turkish to English, English to Turkish, my thoughts to English. So it was like it is normal for me to give that look to
Yeah.
people because I
Your,
don't
your
know.
brain has to process into a different language. I can only imagine because I don't speak any other languages. I tried to learn Spanish for years and years in school, and it just did not work.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh man, let's see.
Yeah.
What else do we got on this lovely list of questions? Chat, if you have any questions that he's allowed, throw them in the chat there for us, and then I'll ask if I think it's something he can actually answer.
Yeah, shoot, whatever you have.
Well, here's the kind of fun one. What's something that you learned about American culture through Laura that surprised you?
First, I mean, how can I say? I watched a lot of TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot. I mean, I'm talking about 70, 80 of shows. That
Okay.
that's how my English is got pretty well, and my
Yeah.
talking skills too. And I was already know the American culture, but I didn't know that people are so prejudiced about anything they see. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, because in my opinion, I was always thinking like Europe or America is like whatever you do, nobody care about you because they're busy on their own lives,
Yeah.
and that's why I never think about that. And
Oh no,
when
it's there. We are Americans as a whole are horribly judgmental.
yeah,
Horribly.
but I didn't know that. And when I realized that, I mean, I'm seeing that comments on the first or second episode and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm seeing those comments and stuff. I mean, like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody hates me. But it is not the point that I realize that nobody knows me too. That it
No.
is normal to them to hate me because first of all, I'm Turkish and political things are not good. It was never good. So
Yeah.
it is normal first. And second of all, nobody knows me. So it doesn't matter where I'm from.
And the editing on your first couple episodes was not the best. I mean, I don't know what kind of footage they had that they didn't use, but I know they had more footage than what they showed us. And I feel like they purposely chose some of the most awkward moments to build up that tension.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I am so open to be the villain. Maybe they choose it to edit that way because I don't hesitate what I talk or I don't hesitate how I act. So that makes me a target for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the editing part. I never talk anyone in editing
Yeah. I'm
division.
sure that's done after everything's all done. I know you guys don't have a say in that part. The
Yeah,
chat wants to know if you were uncomfy when Laura was at the plastic surgeon.
I know I wasn't. I never. I mean, I had to talk like I'm surprised, but I wasn't
Yeah.
because I mean, we don't know about tomorrow. Okay, I can just fall down off the stairs and lost my arm, and my nose can just go over my head. I mean, everything can happen. Okay, even if
Mm-hmm.
it's in the job, even you're walking out, everything can happen. It is normal, and she is doing something to change your life. And this is normal. People are trying to make fun of my teeth. I'm okay with that. They think I'm a vampire. So I mean, it is okay, but
Hey,
I like
there's
that.
worse things in the world you can be. There's a lot of vampires out there that people like.
Yeah,
Look at the
and
movies.
I mean, I can open beer bottles with my teeth.
Yeah,
So I am happy with my teeth. Yeah,
there
I
you
mean,
go.
I
They're
can.
useful.
Yes, I love my teeth, and I'm not gonna change it for something artificial. If
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna make like, I don't know, aesthetic one that you don't change your teeth and it's just an appearance.
yeah,
I'm gonna make that one. I'm not gonna change my teeth. Yeah, I love my teeth.
yeah. If you don't have a problem with it, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, people are criticizing Jesus. People are criticizing God. So there is no point that I'm gonna change myself. So
No,
there is no
no.
point of that.
Yeah, it's funny. I get people in my comments talking about how like I'm too old to be doing this type of commentary. They've commented on my teeth before. They said I have mountain teeth. I don't even know what that means. What is mountain teeth?
I don't know too. I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I understand the vampire one, but I don't know
Yeah,
the
I don't know
mountain
what
one.
mountain teeth means. I'm like, that's interesting. Does it? Oh, maybe they're trying to say I look like a hillbilly, and I'm from the
I
mountains.
I don't know
I
hillbilly.
don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, slightly more serious question. Um,
Hmm.
Sorry, I got mixed up on my paper there. At what point in your life did you start questioning and moving away from your religion? Because you said that you were brought up Muslim, but you don't
Yeah.
currently connect with any
Yes.
organized religion.
I mean, whatever we born with their religion and their culture and their values, right? I mean,
Mhm.
it's because of the environment. It is because of the whatever you are consuming around. And if you're really seeking for the truth, you gotta learn. I mean, I read the four holy books, the Bible, the Quran, the other two, and I even read the what was his name? It is like Bible for devil, satanic one.
Oh, yeah. I think
Uh,
it's
I-
just called the Satanic Bible.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can't remember that much, but I read all of that. I did some research. I tried to that there is no chat GPT back then. I
Yeah.
mean, there's barely internet in my village. So I look it up and I was like, okay, I can support all the religions, but they all have loopholes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I can go after every single one of it. But in the Quran, for example, I'm trying to give the examples from Quran because that's I know more about Quran.
Yeah.
So it says you can beat your woman if they disobey you.
Mm.
So it is like you're gonna uh, you're gonna go to the mosque 5 times every day if your wife is gonna do bad things, or if she's disobeying you, you can beat your woman and you're gonna go to heaven. I'm not gonna believe that.
Yeah, no.
It is not something that I'm gonna believe. And also Quran says men and women should split the the heirlooms from the family,
Okay.
and that it gives a right to split the treasure. I'm gonna say treasure.
Hmm.
So it gives woman rights to get what she deserves, but also it gives man right to beat his woman. So it is wrong.
Yeah.
And second of all, I read the Bible, and Bible says you gotta forgive. The forgiveness is the key, right?
Hmm.
You have to love, you have to forgive. And in Jeeves' book, I couldn't remember its name. It says you're not gonna kill. This is the fifth, I guess. This is the fifth sentence. You are not gonna kill.
And which
That's
book are you talking about?
Jeeves' book.
Uh, you said, who?
Jewish people.
Oh, the Torah.
Ah, yeah, Torah. Yeah,
Hmm.
in the Torah they say you are not gonna kill. And now look at the people. Jews are killing. Christians forgot how to forgive people,
Hmm.
and Muslims are not Muslim anymore.
No.
They just hide behind the Islam and they're becoming suicide bombers and stuff. No, you're not doing it for God. You're just doing it because you hate the world and there is no way out for you.
Yeah, yeah. It's sad how many people hide behind the religion, and I see it in all
Yeah,
religions, not just
and
one, unfortunately.
exactly. I mean, we all are humans, right?
Yeah,
I believe there is a God. I really believe that.
I do
And
too.
in the Quran, uh, Muslim people loves Jesus. They know he was a prophet, and they know in the Bible. I couldn't remember is this true or not. I couldn't verify that, but in the Bible it says there is gonna be a one more prophet, and it's gonna be Muhammad.
Okay.
So I don't know is this based on truth or not, but all I can say is books are really holy books. Books have its point, but the problem is we are trying to live depend on a book comes from 2000 years ago,
Yeah.
comes from 1400 years ago, and we don't know how was life back then
No. And they
because
also take it like it happened word for word, and we should live
yes,
it word for word when
yes,
that's not possible. Like
exactly,
it has to be adapted to some degree to modern day society. Plus the fact that we can't take it like everything happened for word. It's like it's a teaching tool, not written in stone. If
exactly.
you know what I mean?
It is a perfect science tool because in the Quran it says it gives you exact time how much time people spend how much earth spending time around.
Hmm.
It gives you the exact seconds, exact time, exact years. And this is an amazing scientific book, but the moral part of any book, whatever book you choose, is a problem. It has its loophole. If you
Hmm.
get it scientifically, if you get it like why do Jews are good whatever they're doing? Because they are they're experimenting everything whatever they do and they're being good at it, right? I mean, Muslims are trying to pray 5 times in a day. They're fasting because their book wants them to do that,
Yeah.
but they fucked up as a community. They are, we all
Yeah.
know that.
And there's yeah, the I feel like the fundamentals of most religions, that's where it gets all messed up.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
let's try to bring it back to a slightly lighter topic.
Yeah. I love this kind of topic, so I can talk about it like as much as you want.
So I wrote this down just because it was funny, and I thought, but other than, because so what we little we know of you from what you've told us on the show, a day in the life of Birkan,
Yeah.
we gamble and we go to the shisha bar.
Yes. Yes.
Other than that, what happens in the life of Birkan on a day to day basis?
Day-to-day basis. Okay. It depends on what phase am I in my life. Actually, there is no single one standard day that I'm living. If how can I say? If I'm working, uh, I will probably work 7 days, 24 hours, 12 hours. So
Okay.
because that's the only way you can get paid decent.
Hmm.
So when I come home, I just eat something. I play some PlayStation and I just go to bed.
Okay.
But if I'm not working, if I have free time, if it's a day off or something, I okay, Ariel. Uh, if I'm not working, I will just I just wake up, make some breakfast, and watch some TV series, get out, see some friends, try to make more connections. Or if I am trying to do something more, I am focusing on that. I mean, I have a couple of ideas for the future right now. I am
Yeah.
trying to find the right communication so I could make that work. Yeah, it depends on the time and it depends on what I'm trying to do right now in that phase of my life. Because you only see one phase that when I fall.
Yes. And I'm excited to see what happens when you're allowed to talk about it because I know, like, you mentioned a project the other night, but I know you're not allowed to talk about it. So I'm curious to see what happens when you are, because
Yeah.
that means something's going on. Whether you got a job, you're starting another business or something, you got a new bar started. I'm excited to find out what happens.
It is not a bar. This doesn't, uh, how can I say, this doesn't affect my NDA or stuff. This
Okay.
is about my future because uh, I am trying to make my life more explainable to people because
Mhm.
I know so many people are trying to find out why is it like that? How did you become like this? Because there was a boy that he was always smiling, he was always happy, and people can see I'm not that person anymore. And even my mom says you changed a lot. I can't know you. I don't know you anymore. I'm okay with that, but it is hard.
You mentioned at some point that you were estranged from your family. When your mom says that you're changing, does she mean it like in a good way or a bad way? Like, is she more accepting of you now?
It is like they don't know me at all.
Okay.
They are just relatives. That's how I see families. They
Hmm.
are just bound by blood.
Okay.
If you're bound by blood, but it doesn't mean they know you, they support you, they love you unconditionally. It is not something like that.
Hmm.
That's why me and my family we are apart from each other. I mean, I travel a lot. I go wherever I want to go. I live wherever I want to live because I don't belong them and they don't belong me. They were just they were just the reason why I'm here.
Oh yeah.
But I gotta find the truth why I am here. What is the cause of making me?
They could have just been. There could have been they were the vessels that helped bring you here, but they might not.
Exactly.
They
Yes.
might not be what you need to help find your
Yes.
purpose for being here.
I mean, I always consider things like, is that happened to me or is that happened for me? Either if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
This is the main question. Is that happened to me or for me? So it was, it is actually, it is a good thing for me to get out of my family because I grew up early. I
Yeah.
find out everything early. I work too much. I realized working is so hard. But then I realized working is not hard. I don't have the mentality to work enough.
Hmm.
And then economy fucked up. So I realized this is not my problem. This is system's problem. I gotta get myself out of the system.
Hmm.
So this is the main point of um, getting out of the system because I don't want to just work 7 days, 12 hours, and I just don't want to pay the bills and rent and spend
No.
weekends with
And
my
that's what a
family.
lot of people get stuck in is like they're just stuck in a life of routine of just surviving and maintaining what they think is supposed to be a good life, but they're not actually living a life.
Yes, exactly. I mean, just just hello Trish, thank you for the gifts. It is just the point that you gotta realize what do you want? Do you want peace?
Hmm.
Go for it. If this system works for you, go for it. But it is not gonna work for me because everybody knows right now, everybody knows and they're curious about why I gamble.
Yeah.
I can just work, right? Why am I gambling? But nobody knows that is this how hard. This is so hard to make it. I mean, there was a time when I was going to bed. I'm closing my eyes. All I see is fruits going down from the slots. I am trying to memorize it every day, every day, every day. There is no money. There is no point of playing that game. I am playing demos just for memorizing what is gonna coming from after that. What is
Hmm.
happening after 1 second? What am I gonna stop that? What am I gonna see? And it just evolved in me. It was the only point that if my 100, 200 is not gonna make something, if there is no meaning, I gotta make it 500 and buy a gift or do whatever I am trying to do.
Yeah.
But nobody knows that how hard is it. I am in the battle with my life.
Can you explain for the chat how much you got paid for a day's work when you did have a job? Because there's a lot of people saying that gambling's not working, you're just throwing your money away just to get a job. And that I made a video, you saw my post I made the other day about how, opportunities aren't the same as they are everywhere else, like as they are here. Like it's not so simple to just go get a job and make some money.
Uh-huh. I can explain it like this. I'm gonna explain it from right now's currency, so it's gonna be easier. You're working in a standard job. You're gonna get minimum wage, okay? And minimum wages in our currency, minimum wages 28,000 Turkish liras in here. And minimum rent is close like 20, 25, 30,000. And that leaves us in the minimum wage. I'm counting on minimum wage. If you're renting the house with 20,000, when you are getting into that house, you're going to pay 60,000 Turkish liras. That makes two payments.
Yeah.
2 months work with minimum wage, no food, nothing. 2 months minimum wage, you are getting into that house. I'm not counting opening the electric, opening the water system, and stuff. I'm not even talking about that.
Yeah.
And when you rent the place, you gotta work 3rd month for getting your first paycheck. And when you get that paycheck, you will have 8,000 Turkish liras. And let me tell you what can you get for $8,000. You can go to Starbucks and get 40 cups of coffee. And that's the small version of the cups.
Yeah.
And what else? If you are taking out, if you don't know how to cook, you can order 16 times outside, so that makes you 14 days of hunger. Yeah. What else I can say? If you are using transportation, you really are fucked up because you're gonna get like 5,000. And I mean, this is the easiest and I can do it.
Yeah.
If you smoke shisha daily,
Which means
5,000, which I am, you can just get shisha 10 days. There is no food, there is no water, there is nothing. You just have 10 days shisha money, nothing else. And let me tell you this too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't spend so much time inside because I want to be around the people. I like being outside because outside I can hide around people and watch my own thoughts.
Yeah.
I have my own thoughts about things. I can think better because when you're inside, you're just stuck with yourself, your anxiety, your problems. Yeah.
Yeah, you get stuck in your own head, you overthink things, and then your anxieties build and get worse. You
And
go outside,
that's
you
the
touch the
loop that you
grass,
can't get
you
outside.
can
Exactly.
communicate with nature and possibly maybe somebody else.
Yes. And Laura knows that because whenever we are done with the shooting, we're always outside, we're eating, we're smoking shisha and stuff. It was like, if you have my lifestyle, you gotta work like 7 days, 24 hours, and you gotta pay like 2 paychecks in 1 month. That's my lifestyle, and I'm not gonna give it up just because I wanna pay my rent and bills. And that's my characteristic, my choices. And I'm not saying it is gonna be the same when I get married. If I get married, I'm not saying that. Of course, it's gonna be changed. It is not gonna be a different. But before I get married, this is what I have to do because I love my lifestyle. This is how I lived. And I know so many things can change. So many things can be different in life. I mean, maybe I could never get out because of my paycheck is never enough. I can just pay my bills, pay my rent,
Yeah.
and there
There's
is
a lot
some
of
less.
people stuck in that cycle.
Yes, exactly. If I'm gonna stuck in the cycle, I can stuck in the cycle. It's okay.
Yeah.
Because I am married. I am with the one I choose and I love. And that's not a problem. But before, this is not something you can judge about or you can talk about. This is something that you can only see and try to understand because there is no choice.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into the system. I hate system. I want this system to break up. I mean, yeah.
I have to say this because somebody said this in the chat multiple times to go to school and open a business. He has had a business. He talked about that on last week's episode. He has to pay off the debt from losing his businesses is what he's doing now, as he was explaining on the
I
episode.
I
So
I can
then you build the
explain
money
it.
back up so then hopefully, maybe you can open another business if that's what you choose to do.
Yes. Yes, I am thinking about that too, actually. I can explain it like that too.
It was because
Uh,
of COVID, Sun Fun. A lot of people lost their businesses during COVID. It doesn't make him a bad business person.
uh,
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Whatever I can say, whatever I can do is not going to change their mind. Let them think whatever they want to think about me. But truth is always going to be there, and
Yeah.
their wonderland is too good for them. So I'm moving. And when I dropped out two colleges. Okay, and getting into a college was hard back then.
Yeah.
It really needs that you gotta be smart.
Mhm.
I was smart, but I never think that I'm an educational person for school or something because whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna be the part of the system.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how smart you are, and that's why I. And also, we were poor, so
Yeah.
I dropped out my second college. I had a girlfriend back then. We were thinking about getting married and stuff. Uh, I'm thinking about the future, like make a business. What am I gonna do? How should I do? I don't have enough money. I should get a loan, but how much loan? What should I do? What
Yeah.
business I should get in? And we broke up at some point because my head was full. I was working two jobs. Uh, she told me that you're always talking delusional, that you can't do something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, but I believed in myself. Yes, I can do that. I believe in myself. Why don't you believe me? You were my partner and you don't believe me. So that's the whole point that I realized the beauty, the whatever you see from outside, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you both don't see the opportunities together, if you don't share the same moments, same thoughts, same things, it doesn't matter how beautiful she is, how
Yeah.
handsome he is. There is no point of that relationship
No.
because you can't support each other.
Yeah, you gotta have the same. I mean, you can have certain things that don't match up, but for the main outlook on what you want your life to look like, it has to match, or it'll never work.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it doesn't have to be matched, but even if you don't believe in me, just try to support me, or
Exactly.
don't talk. Or don't talk. I mean, you don't need to talk about everything. I mean, if you don't support me, I get it. Maybe you don't believe me about economics and stuff. If you don't believe me about I'm gonna handle that job, okay, it is normal. You have insecurities about that. Maybe your father was having some bankruptcy himself and you didn't tell me about it. Maybe you have that. I don't know. But why are you talking like I am always delusional? That yeah, that
Yeah.
was my dream that I'm dreaming big. Even if I succeed something small, that is just a step for me to reach that big one.
Yeah.
And yeah, after that we broke up. I get the loan. That was the cafe I was working on.
Okay.
And then I just talked with the owner. The cafe was really in bad shape. I was like, okay, you know what? take the cafe, give me the shisha bar because it is not working. There is two or three people coming just for shisha, and it doesn't make you profit.
Yeah.
He didn't wanted to give it because it's like splitting the cafe. But then I talked with some contacts, and he was like, "Okay, get it. What are you gonna pay me?" And I gave the whole loan money. There is no money for the flavor, no money for the coal, nothing.
Oh.
But the other shops are my really good friends, and they really trusted me.
Hmm.
Uh, I talked with them. I told them that I bought the shisha bar and I need some support. I'm gonna take some supplies and I'm gonna pay them next month. And next month I'm gonna get the second party of the stuff, and I'm gonna pay the first one. That was my deal.
Okay.
And if I make good money, if I'm in a good shape, if they need money, I can just make two payments and make them relief about the whatever situation they have.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, we trust you, you can do that. And I just get into the job. And my friends from college came, my ex-girlfriend's friends are coming, and my jobs are working out pretty fine. Everything
Yeah.
was perfect. Yeah, and then I started making money, but coffee is getting really bad shape because they don't have any customers anymore. They're all my customers. And I said to him, if you're not gonna give me the cafe, I'm gonna pull back my whole clients,
Hmm.
and you're just gonna wait for here to hoping getting one client.
Okay.
And it was a hard situation for him, but it was my opportunity to strike because he's not giving his time, he's not giving his attention to his cafe, and it was a good opportunity for me to make a good profit.
Hmm.
And I saved enough money to buy the cafe, so I know exactly what price he wants, and I have that money. And I bought the cafe, and it worked out. And 4 or 5 months, I was like full, full stack inside. I know everyone, and I also introduced everyone to everyone. So the cafe is like a school's canteen. I mean, everybody knows each other. Everybody is playing games with each other. Just one guy is coming inside and sitting with five other people
Hmm.
because I met them each other, so they're friends now. So yeah, it is not actually a business. It is about creating the right environment to make people spend time with each other.
Yeah. It was more of a social thing.
Exactly. And my stuff was really good actually. I owned them everything I had. And they were like whenever their day off, they were coming to my cafe again, and they're spending the money they got from me. I mean, they loved the cafe, and I was never like a boss. I was like their friend. If they're gonna meet their girlfriends, they're getting out for 1 or 2 hours. I'm
Yeah.
looking out for them, and they're like bringing their girlfriends, boyfriends, and I was like not giving them a bill or anything. Just I'm saying, get out of here right now.
No,
So
that's not how you make money, Birkan. You got to charge people stuff sometimes.
no, but if you are earning money because of them, if they
Yeah.
are the real reason you're earning, you gotta pay them with. I mean, Saturdays and Sundays, they're day offs. Okay,
Hmm.
that's the days you make most money.
Okay. Yeah.
There was one day I was buying my second cafe, and I just get the heads up. We get the place, and I told my staff tonight we are gonna close up 8. You're gonna be at home at 9, and you're gonna get dressed. We are gonna going to some places to celebrate. This is a Sunday. This is the
Hmm.
this is the day that I make the most money. Yeah, I was like, we are getting out tonight. We are gonna get drunk. Drink whatever you want. You are gonna be drive by home with the chauffeur and car and everything. I'm paying tonight. And I had like 50, 60 staff. because of the second cafe and everything. I had to hire more. So we just get out, and I paid like 6 or 7 days profit just because of that night. But they
Mhm.
deserved that night. So we just had fun.
Had fun.
Yeah, when I get home, I was like, okay, that was a good day. Okay. I paid my debt to them because I own them. Yeah, that's how I roll things
Hey,
in the
that works.
business.
Yeah. Got to take care of your staff.
Exactly. They are everything I have. If they don't exist, I don't exist.
True. Oh, well, I think we've gone through all of my questions. Is there anything else that you would like the lovely chat and fans to know before we say goodnight?
Yes, chat, do you have any questions? I'm checking out my questions now. Are you still with her? I can't talk about that. Mm, uh, I am watching you on the TV right now. Okay, I'm watching myself on the my life. Uh, are you still a gambler? I born gambler. Uh, okay, I don't have any
Yeah.
question anymore.
The
Do you
only one
have?
I got is the basically is do you still gamble every day?
No.
And how much do you make doing what you do?
It depends on the day, depends on the circumstances, depends on the game and statistics, and it depends on the balance I have.
Hmm.
And I don't gamble every day. I count days, I look out for statistics, and then I gamble. And it,
Somebody in the chat wants to know if they should drop out and start gambling.
it is not working like that. I wasn't gambling back then. I was I started gambling when I realized I after the COVID, I couldn't let my places go. Okay, I hold on to them because that was all I had, and I made it day by day. I didn't sleep, I didn't eat. I was working too much because I wanted to create a legacy. And my friends and my lawyers and my economical stuff people are saying to me, just let it go, just sell them, sell everything. And I couldn't let it go. And that's the main reason that I fall that much. If I just in the first days or first month, if I sell everything, I would probably be fine. I would keep my home or keep my car.
Yeah.
But I couldn't let it go. So
They want
that
to know if you've ever been to Las Vegas.
no, but it is on my plans. Yeah, Vegas is like heaven for me.
I went for my 21st birthday. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, actually, I talked Laura about that. I was like, let's get married in Vegas so I can gamble.
Alrighty, one last question for the night and then we'll say goodnight. What is your favorite shisha flavor?
Uh, grape and mint.
Grape and mint. There you have it, folks.
But it depends on my mood actually too. If I'm sad or if I'm thinking too much, I'm smoking some cappuccino flavor. But
Okay.
usually it's grape mint, yeah.
He can't answer whether they're still together or not. He can only answer questions from what's already been shown on the show.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm sorry.
Mint with the almost anything is a hit for according to the chat.
What?
Oh, the mint flavor about the shisha. They said the mint flavor is a number one.
Grape and mint.
Yeah.
Grape and mint, yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, Birkan, thank you so much for sitting down and having a chat with us tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you everyone who's watching and asking questions. This wasn't for me, this wasn't for Sam, this was for you to get to know me better
Yes.
and ask your questions. And we can do that maybe some other time
I'm
after
gonna
we
say, can I
solve.
get you to agree to once the show's over and you're allowed to talk a little bit more freely? Can we do this again?
Yes, exactly. That was my plan.
Awesome.
And I'm opening sometimes live shows, live streams. So if you have next episode's questions or something, you can just pop in and ask your questions. Yeah, thank you for everything.
Yeah, most
Have a
definitely.
good day.
Thank you. And whenever you go live, make sure you invite me.
I will. I will. I will. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Good
And it was
night,
a lovely
everyone.
night. Bye, guys.